So I just completed my first task as a tasker on TaskRabbit. Overall, good experience. It was an easy sign up process. I was able to sign up really easily, actually. You just fill out the little application, pay the little $25 service fee or whatever it is for them to do a background check, which makes sense. I'm sure they have to pay some sort of fee, whether it be $25, I don't know. I'm working full-time as a locksmith right now in hopes to leave that, because I'm working on call 5 a.m. till midnight, and it's just too much. It's a lot of money, but it's just too much. I need more time with my family, my wife. So I'm doing the TaskRabbit thing on my days off. So I chose Wednesday, Thursday as my task days. I have a feeling that the weekend is where you make your bread and butter. But so far today, my first day, I booked 2 appointments through TaskRabbit, and then one at the end of the day with Handy, just to kind of get an idea of their platform that they provide. I'm working in the Baltimore area. So the first job was a plumbing job. Just changed out a few of the parts inside the tank. Wasn't difficult. Took me an hour to take the back of the tank off, put the part in, get it sealed up, make sure nothing's leaking. And I actually don't have any experience in residential plumbing. I've done commercial plumbing, but I've never touched a toilet besides my own as far as fixing it goes. But it went really well. She was thrilled. Another thing I didn't think about was the whole expense thing. So in the beginning, I asked her, what's the job? What do you got going on? She said, I need to replace some parts in the back of my toilet. Okay, what parts? I got a couple pictures and kind of worked out what I thought was going on. And sure enough, I bought 2 or 3 different parts and only end up using one. But I'll just return the other ones and keep it rolling. But I didn't go over with her, how much it would cost and all that stuff for the part. But she wasn't surprised at all. It's like a $25, $30 part. Easy enough. And we didn't even have to replace the whole thing. I could have been there for 10 minutes just replacing one part on it. But in the end, she said, you know what, just replace the whole thing. I'm thinking, great, because that's going to take me at least an hour. But it turned out well. It really did. I'm really mechanically inclined, so this platform, I think, I'm gonna do great in it as long as I can get the jobs. That's the big thing I'm worried about right now. We're past that whole peak COVID thing. I don't know what winter will bring as a tasker. That's what I'm worried about. But I can definitely do it as long as I get the jobs, even if I'm doing the low end of $30 to $50 an hour for plumbing, electrical, handyman type stuff. But I think I could really excel in this. And if you're probably looking this up because you want to become a tasker. So I don't have any insight as to whether it's going to be a great idea or a bad idea, but I just thought I should make a video after my first job and kind of document the experience. It went well. It really did. I got another one lined up. At 1 o'clock. It's 11 now. I'm gonna go home. Right now I'm at Willie's Kitchen grabbing a cheeseburger. At 1 o'clock I gotta replace 3 or 4 exterior house lights. He already bought the parts. I just need to go pop his old lights off, put his new lights on, and not just the light bulb, but the whole fixture itself. And I imagine I could knock it out in an hour, but with electric you don't want to overlook anything, so I'll probably try and get at least an hour and a half to 2 hours out of it. It's estimated at 2 to 3 hours, but I doubt it would take that long. Each light should take about 20 minutes if you know what you're doing. But yeah, the first lady, she was awesome. She was awesome. She just, here's what I need done, she said, and she left me to it. I knocked it out of the park. I told her what to look out for. If she sees anything, just give me a call and I'll come back and work it out. But I think I tied everything up really nicely. I don't know if I'll keep making more content, but I really wanted to document the journey of, working for yourself. I've always had the mindset to do that. Even the job I'm in now, as a locksmith, you're on call as a subcontractor. 1099 basically, getting 25% of each job. You could knock out a $300 job in less than an hour and make $75. Sometimes less than a half hour and make $75, and they give you jobs all day long. But that in itself was the problem. There was no, even if I wanted to spend time with my family, I couldn't. I have the mindset, I don't mind working, but man, sometimes you just get burnt out, and once a month you might want to get off at 5 p.m. You know what I mean? Shit. But there's none of that going on as a locksmith. And if anyone here is a locksmith and they work for those 25% people, you know exactly what I'm talking about. There's no downtime. But other than that, I don't have too much, I don't think. But hopefully I'll be back here. You guys will see me again. Maybe I'll post another video after I knock out this electrical job. See how it goes. The lady, with the plumbing, she said, "Oh, I can tip you through the app." I don't know. I imagine you can. Yes. She said, "I've done it before." I said, "Okay, that's no problem. I don't expect tips anyway, but if you want to, feel free. Feel free." You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's my little locksmith cutting machine, cutting keys, programming keys. So I'm rocking out. I rent this van for $125 a week. Once I stop the locksmithing, I won't have it anymore, and I'll just use my car. It's a little Toyota Corolla 2015. It's only got like 20-some thousand miles. But I have a Ford Transit that I think I'm gonna be able to use. I'll be able to rent it hopefully the first couple months, And if this TaskRabbit thing takes off, then I'll just, toss them the rest in cash and just take that van. But yeah, it's a little Ford Transit. Hopefully in the next coming month, you'll see me in that thing. So until next time, stay safe out there, man. This COVID shit, it ain't for me. I'm not scared of it, but that could be my problem. Who knows? I mask up, but I don't know. We'll see what happens.